Hello, beautiful sisters. I'm here today and I want to talk about a little bit about empowerment and its equal opposite, which is oppression. Now, I know if you checked in with some of my earlier videos, you'll know my story about how I feel called by the universe to be an empowerer. And what that really means, what that really means for me, is that I find a way to communicate to people's hearts, for people to, or especially my beautiful sisters, to own their stuff, own where they're at, take it and run with it. So for me, it's all about permission giving. It's all about giving the other person permission and validation to go and do whatever is in their heart to do. And that's basically what empowerment is. So I can expand on that a little bit and say that you can do anything that you feel called to do, anything that you feel the universe is calling you into, any task, anything you feel that your life purposes, your divine purposes, you may do it. Okay? The only stipulation from the universe is that it must be something that brings life. All right, so it's no good choosing something evil. So if you've got a wild passion to become a serial killer, just forget it. I don't want to know, and neither will the universe. That kind of thing, you know, we get that, don't we? So that's quite obvious. So as long as you feel called to do something that brings life and health and peace, then I'm with you 100%, and I'm going to back you, and I'm going to stand with you, and I'm going to say, go for what's in your heart, go for your dreams, find a way. I give you permission. Now, the equal direct opposite to empowerment is oppression. Okay, oppression. And when we look around our world, we see oppression in every form we can think of. Oppression basically means to stand against. And so when you think about, on a deeper level, how much your soul has been in a place where people have stood against your soul, or things have happened against your soul, actually that amounts to quite a lot of your experience, I would imagine. It certainly is in my case. And so if oppression is the direct equal opposite to empowerment, we need to be soul releasers. We need to be in that place where we're not soul killers. We encourage the soul. We stand with the soul. Do you see what I mean? So it's a direct equal opposite. And then there's the situation of control. Now, control is an evil all by itself. Control and manipulation. And it is a very, very pernicious evil, control. Because what control does, it says, I think this and you must do this thing to make me feel better. Okay? So anytime you've got a situation where that is at play, that is the basis of what control is. And we talk about taking back control, don't we? And that basically means standing in our own power and being empowered. But we need, in our sisterhood, as gathered up tribe of women, we need each other to be able to do this. And the reason that we need each other to be able to do this is because the patriarchal male construct does not get this. Does not get this. And boy, if they got this, this world would change overnight. And I'm not even joking. You see, men and boys operate on this ranking system and this competition edge where they basically compete with each other until, if they took that to extremes, there would be one man left. All right, but what they tend to do is they counter it because they know that they can't go around, well, most of them, most of them understand that they can't go around shooting each other. But its logical end product is that there be one man left standing, because they're all competing with each other all of the time. They all have to be the winner. It's the competitive edge, and that is how the masculine operates. And so, sisters, we need to be the complete opposite. And we need to do and be in a place of empowerment, because we need to be in that place where we are leading the way. Now, if men got this, what they would do is they would take their power, which is naturally theirs in a physical sense, because let's face it, most of the men that we know are physically stronger, and they use that to their advantage, and they have a strong belief that they are superior, and we've allowed that in various formats, and so now is the time to challenge that. But if men were to empower women and to give them all of the encouragement and the ability to stand and to rise, imagine what our world would look like then. Because actually, in doing that, they become more powerful themselves, but they become more powerful in the right way, because they're still the givers of power. They just empower women to do their thing. Do you see? And so that is what we need our men to do. But we can't get them to that place if we fight them on their own terms. We can't get them to that place if we ourselves are competitive. We must be feminine in our own way. And we must be empowerers of each other. And we must stand together, and we must rise. And so that's really what I wanted to share with you about control and oppression. And these thoughts have been on my mind. So I love you lots, and I will chat soon.